Bro, have you ever simped this hard? Get a load of this, dude. Yo, what's poppin'? Gamers, real alpha gamer here, guys. The #1 alpha gamer on the planet, gamers. If you want to upgrade your gameplay, upgrade your testosterone, become a real alpha gamer like me, guys, hit the subscribe button. You're joining the WQ Army, the Alpha Gaming Army. You're joining a society of gamers that care about gameplay, winning, success, alpha, male energy, testosterone, girls, getting girls, talking about girls. Not simping, no simping out here, and you know, hardcore music, hardcore everything. Guys, make sure to subscribe and join the universal movement. Gamers, today we're coming at you with a powerful, life-changing story, and it changed many lives, including your life right now, gamers. This is game-changing, and you know what? It's definitely heavy stuff. This is some heavy stuff. You're gonna think twice before you go to Games Done Quick after this, guys, because another serious case of intimate activity that gone awry happened at Games Done Quick, apparently in 2017, which was 3 years ago, gamers. This is absolutely ludicrous. And for this to keep happening at GDQ, who is surprised? It's like the 10th or 15th time this has happened at a Games Done Quick. Why does this keep happening at Games Done Quick? Somebody let me know, gamers, before I'm going crazy. Also, gamers, big announcements. #1, Bleach anime was confirmed last night, and I coomed. Literally in my room, I coomed everywhere. It was great. I'm a huge fan of Bleach. I used to review it, so we might have to do reviews on YouTube. But gamers, we gotta talk about this story because it's just nut blowing. I can't say the word. If you know anything about YouTube, if you say the R word or any kind of word, you get demonetized. So we are not actually allowed to say the R word, and don't even say it in the comments because it flags my video. Now, gamers, what that means is we can't actually specifically describe the whole point of this case. Somebody named Gabrielda came out and claimed her boyfriend or ex-boyfriend, Stryder7x, which is a gigantic Paper Mario YouTuber. He has 250,000 subscribers on YouTube. He's doing great on Twitch. He's doing great on Twitter. Like, everybody loves him. And she came out and said that he actually R-worded her 3 years ago. 2.5 years ago. SGDQ 2017. I'm thinking, like, whoa. Is this real? Is this real? Is the Games Done Quick, male Games Done Quick crowd this terrible? Is every dude that goes to Games Done Quick this awful of a person? Is that really what's going on? Because this is probably the 15th case of the R word I've seen at a GDQ, at least in the past 5 years. And it's like, I mean, everybody knows the famous Sam Antolki case, right, where Sam got cucked literally by a speedrunner, and then the couple, Sam and Tolkien, actually got divorced. Like, wow, that's a great start to GDQ. But it didn't stop there. You had cases like literally dozens, maybe 2 dozen speedrunners constantly have these allegations put on their name. Now, a lot of these allegations are fake. They're flat out just fake. Like last year, there was a Caleb Hart allegation where a runner claimed that Caleb Hart inappropriately grabbed her, and that Caleb Hart's actually a predator. He's out there trying to grab women, and like, I know the guy is pretty beastly. I know he's pretty alpha, but I honestly, it just had no weight. There's no evidence. There's no weight to the claim at all. It was bogus. It's not the only bogus claim. A lot of these claims are bogus. Some of them have been legitimate. There's also the famous case of CDG, XE, and whatever her name, Marimba. That was hilarious. Was that legit or bogus? Nobody really knows. And I think this Stryder7x case is kind of in that boat where it's clearly not explicitly that he forced her into having sex with him, and he forced her against her will. And you know, it was on the street, and it was like, you know, there was a police report the next day. In fact, there was no police report. She's just complaining to Twitter. But at the same time, I do think there was some unfortunate circumstances. And actually, it looks like Stryder7x maybe was trying to manipulate her on some level. So personally, I read the pastebin, and I didn't see anything that was that bad in it. Like, she did some things she didn't want to do at the time, but she actually admitted at the time she did want to do it. Like in her basement, she was saying, she tweeted out saying, with a screenshot of a text, and she's like, here's the evidence. And everybody in the comments is like, oh, well, clearly there's evidence, Stryder7x, you need to be in prison. Because that's what these allegations would put you. They'd put you in jail, right? But then what happens is, you look at the screenshot, and you look at the text, and she's texting the guy, Stryder, and she's saying that, well, I know I said at the time I was okay with it, but I really wasn't. And then he wasn't being nice to her. He was being an asshole. So it's like I'm not really sure there's actually any evidence here. Like I'm not really seeing it, but yeah, it's weird that it keeps happening at GDQ. Let me know what you guys think about this one. I'm gonna put the paste bin in the description. It's very weird. I think this is a very extreme thing. What's up, gamers? Real Alpha Gamer here, guys. So personally, I do think what happened is that they were in a relationship, and after about 2 years through their relationship, due to Stryder's constant coercion and like some degree of manipulation, like 100% case. In fact, one of the screenshots, she was saying that he was claiming he's gonna kill himself if she didn't fuck him. He was gonna kill himself, and it's like, okay, well, you know what? Like, that's not the R word. That is coercion. That is like manipulation. That's not cool. Like nobody wants to do that. So you know, I think after years of that, she didn't like it. She never liked it. They ended up breaking up, and then she talked to her friends, and then her friends were like, okay, you know what? That's actually, he R-worded you. In reality, he R-worded you. And she's like, oh, you're right. Let me make a paste bin. I have no evidence for this, and it happened several years ago, and I consented at the time. So let me just make a paste bin, and then let's go forward from there. And which, you know, doesn't actually fit the allegations, but at the same time, I mean, you know, like I think she's morally in the right, but the wrong words are on the situation. Okay, gamers, this is weird. Now, we don't know if this is actually happening or not. Like, nobody really knows because there's no evidence. And Stryder hasn't said a word, and like, you know, whatever. We'll just kind of let it blow. I think he's just trying to let it like blow over because he did do the things, but they're not as extreme as she's claiming. So it's like he's just trying to let it blow over. I mean, who knows? Now, thing is, gamers, this seriously brings up the question about games done quick. Like, what are they putting in the water at GDQ? Because this keeps happening at GDQ, and I've been making videos for like a year now claiming that this keeps happening, and like you just keep hearing stories about dudes getting Me Too'd at games done quick events. Like, it happened literally 2020. Did it happen this year? I don't think it happened this year. Happened in 2019. Happened in 2018 2 different times. Happened in summer 2017 apparently twice. No, it did happen in 2019 SGDQ. That was the Caleb Hart situation. Actually, I think in AGDQ happened too, but I can't tell you. And then it happened in 2014. That was the big one. And there's at least like 5 or 6 other times this happened as well. Like, I mean, this is a very common thing. Oh yeah, there's the whole Cosmo and Adrian thing that like. That, I don't know when that was, like 2014, 2015. Like this thing like keeps happening, and like what are they putting in the water at GDQ? Because like I'm thinking I'm a speedrunner, and like everybody wants me to go to GDQ, and at this point I've kind of given up on going to GDQ. Like there's no chance of that. But like if I went to GDQ, because like a lot of girls like me, you know. It's just how it is, and I'm only dating one girl, so it's like if all these girls are trying to get at me, and like, you know, obviously I can't. I'm not gonna date all of them. What are the ones that don't get me? They're not able to get my dick, you know? What are they gonna do? And it's like, I don't know, man. I'm not trying to say they're gonna do something weird, but maybe they might. Like, it's happened probably 10 or 15 times in the past. And the problem is GDQ just seems to ban you. They don't really care. They don't look into it. They don't think about it. It's like, okay, you're banned. If you're the guy, you're banned. And it's like, well, I mean, I feel like something's wrong there. And it's like, then you have this allegation put on you where, I mean, if you Google Stryder7x's name, for me, the 7th result was like, you know, the tweets, the paste bin. I'm like, okay, that's not minor, that's definitely major. Bro, I'm not even kidding. Somebody like shat their onion. Somebody exploded their onion on the ground, like, bro. Hi there. Just looking at this onion. Like, I don't know what they're putting in the water at GDQ, and maybe it's just the Tumblr GDQ crowd. Maybe that's just, maybe like all the guys who go there are just douchebags, because like I've never heard this happen at ESA. I've never heard it happen at literally any event. Actually, occasionally Smash tournaments will happen. Like, there's a few Smash tournaments it's happened at, but I mean, you're talking about like maybe 15 cases at GDQs, and like maybe like 3 cases at like over 200, 500 Smash tournaments. Like, I feel like it's kind of way proportionally happening more at GDQs. Like, and again, what other speedrun marathons does this ever happen at, or anything like this ever happen at? Like, just something seems weird. Something's wrong about GDQ. So personally, I think that Stryder actually sexually got off to controlling his ex-girlfriend. And she's like, yeah, no way, hombre. She didn't like it. And she built up all this resentment after years, and then they broke up. Now again, he like got after this stuff, like he needed it. Like how some women, they need to be choked during activity. You know what I'm saying, guys? Yeah, he needed to like control her, like really mess with her. Now what happened was, she didn't like it, and then she goes to her Tumblr queen, bigender, you know, like these people. And she's like, look, this is what happened. I'm telling you my life story here. And then her friend says, no, queen, you slay. You slay, queen. He actually R-worded you. And she's, now you have Gabrielda thinking, well, you know, he did. You're right. Let's get revenge using a paste bin on Twitter. I actually think that's what happened. I do think she's resentful, and Gabrielda, if you are resentful, if I was 100% correct, make sure to subscribe, gamers. But also, I hear your pain because I've been resentful in the past. And I'm trying to get people to become more alpha and overcome their resentment and overcome themselves and change the world and be more optimistic, positive, and naturalize their gameplay. And I've been doing that for years, and it's going great, and I want other people to rise it with me. Like, the truth is, the LGBTQ Tumblr, liberal crowd, the Antifa crowd, the truth is they love me, gamers. I know like 99% of my audience is like hardcore right-winger, red pill, gun toters. The LGBTQ people, they actually really like me, and I don't blame them. I honestly support them on that one. The truth is, like, they have a similar story to me, a lot of them, because they are a marginalized group of people. Nobody likes them. So it's like, I've been there, I know how it is. And they see passion in me, and they see life, and they see energy and excitement and fun, and it's like, I agree. I think you're right. So Gabrielda, I'm actually going to give you a winning path here. I want you to win, okay? I want you to succeed. I want you to overcome this. I want you to fight it, because again, I know that you're not actually going to get, like, you're not going to get vindication. You're not going to get results, like, unless you go through the legal system. And I know you're not going through the legal system. I understand that. So the only way you're going to overcome this is by self-motivation and personal perseverance, and I know you can do it, okay? Don't go down the dark path. Don't go down the wrong side, because I've seen it and these people don't go anywhere. Now, gamers, I'm gonna end this video, but I just want to say one thing. Can we all agree that GDQ is the worst supposedly family-friendly event ever? This has got to be the worst example of something that's supposedly for all ages and for kids, okay? It's just a joke.